All right, hello, Mr. Carson. All right, you might want to get started opening up the source code, and we're going to discuss what you got to do in a second. I just want to take care of these norms. Okay, let's do this. All right, this is first period. Okay, so let's take attendance real quick. All right, so Mr. Carson is here. All right, let's go to the list. Tyra Allen is absent. Michael Brown is absent. Mr. Carson's present. Cervantes is absent. Cherry's absent. Davis absent. Goss absent. Harris absent. Heel absent. Giovanni's absent. Jamari's absent. Ramel Lee is absent. Tamia Love's absent. Lanier Robinson's absent. Alika Vernon's absent. And Monet Worthy absent. That is our roll call. All right, so Carson, I'm going to have you read one section of the norms and I'm going to read the other. Let me open this up. And basically, here's the norms. Zoom in. All right, so Mr. Carson, can you read the 5 basic norms?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. At Excel Academy, self-esteem is always literal in general. We take pride in Excel Academy self-love.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so the next thing is, of course, the 5 academic norms. And there's no one's here yet. I'm going to read these myself. So we respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors. All right. So let's get started on today's assignment. You should have opened up the code uh, where you are seeing my screen. So let me put in the chat what we have to do first. So let's start with this. And I'm gonna have you read all the way down to. You don't have to read the link begin. The link to begin creating the project is that's pretty obvious. But put this in the chat, and I'd like you to read that. All right. Start from hello.
Hello and good day to all future computer scientists. Please review and begin creating the MIT Scratch profile. You will need to confirm your email address, and this should allow you to share all projects that you create in this class.
Okay. So with that said, the first link is what you use to create a whole entire new Scratch project. Just click on that, and when you click on it, you should get this screen. You want to side by side it to make sure you are able to code side by side. So on one screen, you will have the project code. In another screen, you will have a template that you can create to begin recreating the code. Now, as I said before, you can remix the project to get some things done faster, but don't think that's the end of today's quiz. Today's quiz is pretty much finishing this code. Let me stop here and get this. So it's pretty much taking this code and recreating it with fixes. Make sure you click on the share button when you start. And the name of the code is going to be events. So we're going to take this here and put this in the chat so you'll know. You name your project when you remix it. Make sure it's named this. All right. Next, if we go into the actual code, We'll start with the code first, but then we're going to play what happens. Okay, so with that said, if you notice inside of this quiz, there are different sprites, and the sprites have notes. So I want you to take about at least 10 minutes to work on getting the code converted over to your profile in Scratch and also recoloring things. But don't forget, each one of these sprites, you got a bit of code you have to go through. So, for instance, the witch, she has segments of code that actually make her speak, right? And you can add more conversation there and do your timing, or uh, you can just talk about how you want the story to go. So let's see here. We got the ghoul, right? This is guy with the cloak. And he has comments too. So I need you to try to follow the directions of the comments. And you notice this beetle has no type of code. So you got to program that up. There's a note or the comment that tells you what you got to do. The bat is one additional sprite that just needs to animate and say goodbye at the end of the program. Last part of the quiz is music, right? So in your backdrop, there's a comment and it says, hey, be sure to add a soundbite to play some sort of background music. All right, so you got all those points. The next step is to really begin on coding, all right? So I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to start on it, and then I'm gonna need you to share your screen and see how far you've gotten.
I'm confused on this first one.
So what are you confused about?
So it's
You want to share your screen real quick?
no, it's just that I don't use the.
You said what?
So we gotta make a spell.
Make a spell?
Yeah,
Right. That's what's like. Let me see what you're doing so I can try to explain it better.
I'm trying to figure out.
There you go. I'm seeing something.
I'm trying to figure out like what it really want us to. What did I want us to do?
Okay, so you talking about that first sprite, right?
Yeah.
So all you got to do is add a few more. I think it's say blocks and tell a story about what's about to happen. So you get that first sentence and then add two more sentences. That's all you got to do.
And then what is talking about if you copy your new script from the good to the witch?
You said what now?
The probably say if you copy your new script from the good to the witch. Like
Right.
what the
Okay. So remember, I was telling you could take certain scripts. That doesn't mean you need to copy something from somewhere else. So if you let me go to that right now and explain that part because maybe that's giving you a bit of an issue. All right. So he says if you copy your new script from the ghoul to the witch. Now the ghoul is the second sprite, right?
mm-hmm.
And what does the ghoul do?
Mm.
Right, what did you look at the ghoul? He said, I don't know. So you click on the ghoul.
Oh, I'm thinking something like a real life.
No, no, that's the name of the sprite, sir. You still waking up? I see. He
Oh, will shrink.
said shrink.
Yeah.
Shrink means it was big, right? So open up
Uh-huh.
the program real quick so you can see what it does.
It's open.
No, I mean like start the program
Oh,
and go through and see what happens.
it says or click on me.
So you see the ghoul gets bigger, but then
Mm-hmm.
there's a shrink command to make it reset. See? And then you got the beetle that has no code. You just got to make it animate. You know how to make things animate. I've seen you. You put the blocks in there and it changes costumes. You do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing with the bat. But the bat is the last part where you put something in for it to say, all right, this is the end of the program. Goodbye. That's pretty much it. But you got to make sure you time it so it talks last. Does that help or no? You rubbing your eyes. Does that help or no?
Yeah, so I don't even know what to say right now.
Well, just put something in there that you want to say. You had creative ideas all week. I like the Juneteenth idea.
I don't know, but I feel sick right now.
Oh Lord, I hear you sniffling. Well, try to get as much done as you can. This is a quiz, and I can't give you too many clues because you know. But I'm gonna after this timer expires, I'm gonna give you like 5 more minutes to get some more. Well, 10 more minutes to get some more done because you are the only person here today, so I can give you a lot more time to finish it up because I need to see you at least get something started before we leave.
Mm.
Hello, Mr. Rush.
Hey y'all.
Okay, Carson, 2 minutes. We're gonna share out and see how far you've gotten on this quiz. Okay, so Carson, can you share what you got so far? Okay, you got all the sprites. You changed your
That's good so far.
backgrounds and the colors. You've made a lot of progress. Okay. What about the beetle? You got anything for it?
The who?
The beetle,
No, not yet. I was just starting it.
and not the bat yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. But you got a lot done, dude. Keep going, all right? You can stop sharing, but once you get most of this done, so the next 10-minute check-in, let's see if you can get those parts complete. Take your time, don't rush it, because when you're ready to, in 10 minutes, I'm asking you to actually start the animation to see what it does. Okay, so take your time and just go through it. And I'm here, just ask a question. Okay, less than 4 more minutes. Okay, somebody's coming into the room. Hey, Alika, what happened to you?
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Just woke
I
up?
yeah, this
Oh,
is
wait.
just
Okay, so you gotta get the code from Edsby, or do you need me to put it into the chat again?
keep it in check. Keep it.
Oh,
Thank
okay. Okay. 1 second. Do you see it? So it's the second link, and it says to begin. The link to begin creating your project for today is. You just click on that link. All right, Miss Carson, are you ready to share out?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Miss Vernon, were you able to find the code?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Did you
learning.
all right, so get started on it. Because in a couple more minutes, I'll be checking on see how far you've gotten. Let's see here. I gotta make sure she's present in class. So whenever you're ready to share out, Carson, just let me know. Attendance. Let's see here. That's saved. Okay.
I can go now.
Yeah, you can go ahead and share, dude. I think it lets me see both. Just go ahead. Trying to put zeros in for yesterday's work. I'm here. So you ready to share?
Yeah.
All
I
right. So
still didn't.
I see it's coming up.
I still didn't do nothing for him yet. I ain't know what to say. Still,
You couldn't do nothing to who?
I ain't do nothing for the goo yet because I ain't know what to
Oh,
say.
okay. But you was working on what? The beetle and the bat?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Are you able to animate it real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a sound bite in there. Cool.
Yes, it thunder noise.
You said it's thunder?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. This is outrageous.
I
All
gotta
right.
make it face
You gotta do the bat next and okay. It looks pretty good. Are you gotta make don't forget you gotta make the beetle animate too. Does the
Isn't
beetle
it? We got
uh
other costumes.
you could put other costumes in there. Remember I showed you how?
Mhm.
So it needs at least one or two other costumes. And you can go to the costumes once you select on the beetle and just add some changes to it. So if it changes to a different object, it's fine, as long as it animates. Um, bye bye everybody. That's the good part. You so you got that much done. Okay, so you keep working on it. I want to say at 9:55, I'm gonna be checking on you again. Uh, so you can stop sharing. And Miss Vernon, I know you got started. Can you share your screen real quick? I want to see if you got the code on your screen and you at least got it remixed so you can use it. Miss Vernon, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, can you share your screen real quick? There you go. Okay, so you're working on different costumes, it looks like. Okay, you changing the colors and stuff?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this is the last 10 minutes of the quiz, and then you just share out. You can stop sharing, Ms. Vernon. Looks like you getting it going. Don't forget to put the codes in there and look at the notes in each sprite and what you got to do. Okay. So it's comments in each sprite as to what to do to get a high score on this quiz. What was I about to say? So okay, Vernon's points. All right. So it's 10 more minutes, everybody. And we're gonna share out for the last time. While you guys are still working on that, I'm gonna put this in the chat and see if we can get Miss Vernon some points for reading it. I gotta first grab it, and this just lets you know what's expected of you today. Grab this. Okay, good. Come here, and there we go. So copy and put that here. There we go. And so, Alika, can you read from use the code? Can you see it in the chat? Oh, good morning. Do you see the chat, Miss Vernon?
Can you redo it? I'm sorry.
Okay, one more time. Hold on. All right, there you go.
Use the cup.
You see it?
Yeah. Use the code to recreate your own sprites and backdrop the entire program. All segments of code need to be ready by tomorrow's one's class. Please keep in mind that you must choose your own sprite and backdrops for this project and all future projects. To get minimum credit, all sprites had to have different music settings and uploads on SB Visa. Your scratch link by 8 p.m. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there, Zen.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, so this is just a reminder. This assignment, this quiz is due by 8 p.m. tonight. You're going to take the link once you recreate everything and you make sure it works. And what you would do is you'll submit it into Edsby by going to an icon inside of the assignment that looks like browse your computer. Also wanted to mention that the library section is where you will find today's video in case, uh, in your case, Alika, you want to go back and see what Mr. Carson was working on or what I explained. You can always review that in the library. It'll be there by at least 4. So do take advantage of that. And then look at any other codes that you've created to try to get this quiz complete. We've done animations, we've done music uploads to our backdrops. We've even made sure there's a storyline for certain sprites and recoloring. So all these things we learned this week are in this quiz. Try to get all of them done based upon which comments you're looking at in the sprites. All right, so last 10 minutes, we're going to share out one more time to see how far you've gotten, and then we're going to get ready to dismiss. So that's the timer you have.
Put it in slow, put it on me.
All right. Now it's time to share out. It's 9:55. We're almost out of time. Who would like to share first?
I'll go.
Go ahead. All right. Just to say, can you expand it, sir? Yeah, thank you. Abracadabra, Shrinkle Master. Okay. This is outrageous. Okay, you got it. You got the animation. And and the bat speaks at the end, animates first, and then bye bye everyone. Hope you enjoyed the right. That was the goodbye message. All right, so just make sure you make all your final changes and turn in by 8, sir. I'll see you in class on Tuesday. We are off on Mondays, Indigenous People Day. All right, so make sure you turn in by 8 so you can get full credit. You got most of it done.
All right.
All right, take care. Alika, can you show what you've done so far? You don't have to have everything done, but I want to make sure you got just enough to finish up the quiz by 8. You there? There you go. Okay, and see your screen. Uh-oh, your screen is blurry a little bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, can I see your animation so far? Like, do you have code in the sprites yet? Or are you just working on recoloring right now?
Yeah, I ain't got the code in the spreadsheet.
Okay. All right. So you shared enough. I want you to get the code in there and turn it in before 8. Otherwise, I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care and have a great weekend. All right. Let's get this video ready.